Hey guys, what is up? It's Kyle here, and as you can see, today we are back at Mod Town, except in a different spot, and that is because we're going to be doing a mod spotlight on Mrcrayfish's construction mod. Now this mod is really cool, and all the villagers inside Mod Town have been getting a little feisty because we've run out of room, so I figure we can use this mod to give them some more room, so they can live in peace and quit bickering all the time. So right now we're looking at the chests full of everything we're going to use today, and this is a planning table. Basically you can use these to make blueprints for whatever you're going to build. You need to download building packs, but we'll get into that later. So we need to build a house because our villagers, they need more room. They don't want something like a farm. They want a nice luxurious house. So let's see what we have here. We have a medieval wall tower. Oh, wrong spot. So that goes in there and that goes in there. So we have a medieval wall, medieval house 2. That'll work. Okay. So we have a medieval house 2 blueprint here. As you can see, it took 8 ink sacks to buy it. And we have a hammer and a pencil tool. As well, we have some building blocks here. So the hammer is used for the actual construction of the building. The building block, if you place it down, that's where you place your blueprint and the materials it takes to build this stuff. Because yes, believe it or not, it takes materials to build all these fancy houses. And the pencil tool, which I will not be showing you in this mod spotlight, allows you to copy your own buildings. So you don't have to use the building packs that come with the mod. You can copy your own. There's people that have made them on their websites, and it's pretty cool. So here we have a bunch of materials that we're going to need to build this medieval house too. I got this all planned before because it takes a long time to get all these materials. I mean, it would probably take a lot, I'm sure it would take a lot longer to actually build the house. And this is pretty cool. I like how he does this. I gotta get out of creative mode here to place the blueprint in there. And then if we click materials, we can see everything that we need to build. So I went ahead here and got everything ready for you guys, just so you don't have to wait and see. Now, it took me a long time to get this all set up because you have to have it in the correct order and you have to have the correct amounts, otherwise you won't be able to build it. So I finally got everything in here. Now when I clicked start, I sadly was in creative mode, so it just popped up finished. Normally you would have to use a hammer. So there's our medieval house too. As you can see, it is really cool. I mean, it's a good build. It's simple. For the amount of resources we put into it, it's really nice looking. And I can imagine this would be pretty cool on a server like a Alliance Warfare server or a Village Warfare server, that way. Because sometimes, like, I've had a roleplay server before where I didn't want everybody to have ugly looking buildings, and this would give you a way to sort of monitor what kind of buildings are being built, which is really cool. But anyway, back on track. So we have some room for our villagers now, but they need some protection because, I mean, there's some scary mods outside the Mod Town walls. There's some scary mobs outside the Mod Town walls. It's a little tongue twister there. So I think we're gonna build a medieval guard tower, not the wall tower. So we put that in there. Medieval guard tower is pretty sure what it's called. Medieval tower, that's what it's called. So we're gonna draw this. Go back. There we go. We're gonna draw this one. As you can see, it took the ink sacks again, and this time we'll do it in survival mode because I didn't mean to be in creative mode when I clicked start last time. Figured that out the hard way. So here we go. I'll fast forward through this because it's really boring watching me get all the materials for this. Right, so there we go guys, I got everything all set up. It took me a while because I failed a few times. So as you can see, it takes a decent amount of materials, but you'll see for the size of the building, it's pretty good. This time I'm going to make sure I'm in survival mode, and when we click start, boom, I can now begin construction. If I right click on it with my hammer 10 times, I complete stage 1 out of 25. So no, it doesn't instantly construct. I know what you guys were thinking. This is the reason I like the mod so much, is because it actually takes time to construct. Plus side to the hammer, you can also use it to fend off zombies trying to eat your brains. Even the little ones. So I should probably set it to day here because there's a lot of zombies and they just keep coming. I'm not going to be able to build this thing. Go away. I'm trying to do something. Ah, it's an army. They heard I was building a tower. They wanted the strategic position right outside my front wall. Here, let's set it to day. Okay, it's day now, so we can build in peace. And as you can see, every time I right-click 10 times, another stage completes and a big chunk of the building appears. So if we go up here now, it's just like the first little room, which is this is a really cool mod. I'm impressed with this. I can see some good uses for this. It supports multiplayer, which is cool. And so let's just build this up. It'll take a minute. The build style on these buildings is also pretty good. Like, it looks really similar to Mod Town, which is kind of funny. If you look over to Mod Town, you don't really notice a difference. So it'll blend in, you know, because we can't have like a slummy looking area outside our front walls. It's gotta be pretty. 14. So as you can see, it takes a while, but look how big this thing is. For the amount of resources we put into that, I like the building style. It's probably about the same. It would probably take about the same amount of materials to build this, except it takes a long time hopping around trying to build a giant tower. Whereas with this, after 4 more stages, it'll be done. And again, it would add some really cool management, like if you wanted to be able to build on a server without having to worry what people are building. So as you can see, Medieval Tower is constructed. Let's go check it out. So we got some torches in here, some glowstone, it's all nicely lit. Got a big room in here for our guards to pew pew from. They could see everything. This is a wonderful guard tower. I am really impressed by this mod, guys. It's probably one of the best, actually the best building mod I've seen, honestly, because most of them it's just right click a block and boom, giant structure in front of you. So this is pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this mod. As you can see, our villagers should be pretty happy now, and the buildings look pretty cool. If you guys want to see more content from me, make sure you throw this video a like, because that's how I gauge which videos I'm going to do next. As you can see here, we can build a lot more stuff. We can build churches and windmills and farms and wells. So there's a lot more to do with this mod. You can check it out in the link down below. I will see you guys all next video. Peace.